Hello and welcome to H. Greg Lots. Here I have a 2020 Corvette Stingray 3LT. This car came with a clean Carfax report and it has one previous owner. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you around the car. We're going to take a look at it to see if there's any kind of damage, including scratches, dents, chips, or anything else. Here at H. Greg Lots, we want to be as transparent as possible and give you total peace of mind. So if there's anything you need to know about this car, we will let you know. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at each panel of the vehicle, and we're going to go ahead and start right here with the front bumper. Let's take a look. Front bumper's looking perfect. What about the hood? And again, we just want to know if there's any sort of damage to the vehicle. The hood seems to be in perfect condition as well, and we can move on to the driver's side of the car. Starting right here. Panel is looking good. I'm not seeing any sort of damage. What about the wheel? And this wheel is in perfect condition. Again, I'm not seeing any type of curve rash or any other kind of damage. Now we can go ahead and move on to the door. Door looks perfect. Now what about this panel? And this panel is in perfect condition. Again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the wheel. And just like the first one, this one is in perfect condition. There's no sign of curve rash. Let's now move on to the back. And again, we just want to know if there's any sort of damage to the car, including scratches, dents, chips, or anything else. The rear hood is looking good. Again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage. Let's take one more look here. Perfect. Let's now go ahead and take a look at the passenger side, starting right here with this fender. This panel's in perfect condition. I'm not seeing any sort of damage. What about the wheel? And this wheel is in perfect condition as well. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this door. But just like the other side, this one is in excellent condition. What about this panel? And again, we just want to know if there's any sort of damage that you need to know about. However, the exterior of this vehicle is in excellent condition overall. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the last wheel. And I can safely say that all of the wheels of this car have no sign of curve rash. They're all in perfect condition. We can now move on to the interior of the vehicle, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the seat. We want to know if there's any type of wear and tear, any type of damage to the leather. And the only thing I notice is just some wear and tear right here on the side, and some on this side as well. Nothing serious. Let's now move on to the door panel, where again, we just want to know if there's any sort of damage to this vehicle, like scratches to the leather, to the fabric, any type of damage at all. I'm not seeing any kind of wear and tear. Everything's looking good. This door panel is in excellent condition as well. Let's now take a look at the other side of the vehicle. And again, we're going to start by taking a look at the seat, checking to see if there's any kind of wear and tear, any kind of damage. And the only thing I noticed is just some very light wear and tear right here on the side. But overall, the seat's in excellent condition. Let's now move on to the door panel. Once again, we just want to know if there's any type of wear and tear, any type of damage. But just like the other side, I'm not seeing anything at all. This door panel is in excellent condition. Now, something I do want to mention right now is that this car comes with an owner's manual, as you can see right there on the screen, and 2 sets of keys. Perfect. Now that we're inside the car, I want to show you a few things. The first of which is the mileage of this vehicle. As you can see on the left side of the dashboard, this car has 1,648 miles. The other thing I want to show you is that this car comes with a GPS system, as you can see right there on the screen. And very important as well, it comes with a backup camera. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the steering wheel. We want to know if there's any sort of damage all around. Any scratches to the fabric, any tears? I'm not seeing anything at all. Everything's looking good. What about the buttons? We want to know if there's any damage on them. This side looks perfect. And this side looks perfect as well. Let's now move on to the mid console, where again we just want to know if there's any sort of damage to the screen, any scratches. This side looks good. What about the buttons, the knobs, the fabric itself? And once again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage. The mid console and the steering wheel are in excellent condition. Let's now first take a look at the trunk in the rear of the vehicle. And we just want to know if there's any type of wear and tear, any type of damage in the sides or along the floor of the trunk. But as you can see, it's in excellent condition and very well kept. We can now take a look at the trunk of the car in the front of the vehicle, and we're going to do the same thing we just did. We just want to know if there's any type of wear and tear along the sides or along the floor of the trunk, any type of damage. However, as you can see, everything's looking good. Just like the first one, this one is in excellent condition and very well kept. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact one of our representatives here at H Greg Lux.